Yo, TikTok. I mean, damn, hold on. Yo, YouTube. And I said TikTok on accident. But how y'all doing? It's your boy Inspired by Jay. You feel me? Today we finna be reacting to police find body in woman's trunk during traffic stop. So let's see what he's talking about.
There's shotgun shells all over this. What looks like blood in there. And
It's not blood, it's deer meat.
what do you have in your trunk?
Nothing.
Nothing in the trunk at all?
Nothing.
What the f is that? Holy shit. We got a body.
When Wisconsin officers pull over a car driving without a front tire, things quickly take a disturbing turn when they notice blood on the driver's hands and shotgun shells scattered across the vehicle. They would let the driver leave the scene, not realizing she had left behind one of the most vile secrets that state has ever seen. What follows would leave the entire police department visibly shaken, utterly speechless, and filled with rage.
Yeah, we gotta go grab her.
Missing his head.
His head?
Gone.
Not how I thought my Friday morning was gonna
Little
go.
folks riding around with this type of stuff
In
the
Spring
car
Park,
with them.
Minnesota, on May
Like, let
20th,
alone doing it,
2022,
what you
officers
got
from
in
the
the car
Arano
with
Police
you.
Department began their morning patrol when they saw a Chevy Impala driving without a tire. They make a U-turn to follow the vehicle and notice a shattered back window and bullet holes on the side of the car. The vehicle breaches several traffic violations, so they quickly turn their sirens on and pull the vehicle over. They have no idea what this simple traffic stop would soon turn into.
I don't know what is going on with her, but this is a mess.
Yeah. What's going on?
I gotta go take her car to go get tickets for me.
Okay.
Was I speeding?
Well, you don't have a tire.
I'm going home right now to go.
Okay, where's
How she
home?
drugged up?
Just down the block. Do you mind if I get on my way? I
Let me
really
stop.
can't place to
Yeah.
drive home. This is gonna be-
Right, so that's why you're being stopped right now, because you don't have a tire.
Exactly, and I'm on my way. I literally live one block away.
The driver appears to be incoherent, but briefly explains to the officer that the damage to her car was caused by paintballs and BB bullets shot at her earlier this morning.
Okay, so you said kids were shooting BBs at your window? When was that?
Like an hour ago?
They were kids that were shooting at your window and you don't know them?
Yeah.
Did you think about calling the police?
I chased him down, and now I'm gonna go call my insurance company. Turn to the dashboard. On the outside of the car. On the outside of the car.
You full of
Right
shit.
there, on the outside of the car.
She can't,
The BB.
for no reason.
Okay. Am I good to go?
What BB? I don't see anything.
Sorry.
Why don't you take the keys out of the car? Shut it off for me. Put the keys on the dash. How about?
Sir, I've got to get home. I have a
Okay.
pain on my tire.
No, you don't have a tire at all.
Exactly. This is right.
I'm not 100% understanding your story. Could you kind of explain from the beginning?
Sure. I was sitting in the Alano AA club, and some kids started shooting paintballs and broke the tire on my car. I said, "Excuse me, you guys, what are you doing?" And they ran off. So now
Man, ain't no paintball break no tie.
I'm driving home to put a new tire on. And I need to get there before my hub fits.
So they shot off your tire with a paintball gun.
The suspect's story clearly doesn't align with the wreckage seen all across the interior and exterior of her car. It seems she realizes this as well and quickly begins panicking as officers investigate further.
Why is this going up? She's rolling windows up.
Why don't you roll that window back down?
Sorry, because they were shooting paintballs.
Okay, so paintballs don't break a tire though.
Well, they must have been doing something because it was really, 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 really.
Why is your hand all bloody?
Because I was just. Itching my finger.
You're what?
I'm really having a funeral issue.
Okay.
Let's just get her out.
Yeah. Why don't you step out of the car?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Why do you need my car key?
Why don't you step out of the car for me? Step out. We're gonna go around over here behind your car.
Okay.
So all this happened because kids were shooting BB guns at you.
I was meeting with my sponsor and went inside to go potty and like adjust my feminine thing. And then I saw some
Make
kids
sure y'all
shooting
like
at my
the
BB
stream,
or
check.
at my tire. And I ran out there to go get them. Didn't get a chance to wash my hands or anything. And then, are you trying to search me or something?
No, because you have blood, I'm just gonna put gloves on because I don't know where that blood
This
is.
is my feminine Reiki.
Despite the peculiar events that just took place, an officer would follow with standard procedure and head back to his patrol vehicle to run a registration. He would identify the suspect as 28-year-old Julissa Thaler, a mother living just a few blocks away in the Bayview apartment complex. The officer would continue by calling Julissa's recovery sponsor to confirm whether or not Julissa had met with her this morning, as she had claimed just minutes ago. While he does this, the assisting officer would further question Julissa's strange circumstances.
Have you ever been diagnosed with anything that
No.
I need to know about?
No.
That would...
I was just meeting with my coffee.
If
or
you get
with
my
sponsor
dog's in the
this
back,
morning
that's
for
my
some
bad,
coffee.
too.
It's tired, it's
Okay.
early.
And you're not on any drugs?
No, sir.
What do you used to use?
My drug of choice is alcohol.
Alcohol. And none of that today?
No, sir.
Because we can find out pretty easy. You're just going to tell me straight?
Definitely not. No drugs.
Okay.
You said you had a meeting at 6
Correct.
with your sponsor.
Yeah.
Was it
Can I
at the
have my
building?
license, please?
Not yet.
Free to leave.
But you're not free to leave right now. So it says it's closed.
Yeah, exactly. We meet in the parking lot. We get Caribou, and then we sit in the parking lot of the Eleanor.
Okay. All right.
Julissa spends the next few minutes repeatedly asking the officers to leave, her tone becoming more and more hostile. Officers have no clear probable cause to detain her and contemplate giving her a police escort home. But as they return back to her vehicle, they notice something far more disturbing than they had seen earlier.
They spit on it. They threw blood.
Okay, hold on here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. What? You see this? This is blood.
No, it's not. It was deer meat.
Deer meat?
It
Bag
was
of
deer
ravioli and groceries
crazy.
over here.
Let me see your hand for a second. Can you just show your hand to me? How about the other
Right.
side?
The story don't even make sense. Like, when were you feeding there?
Like death in there.
Or after a meeting back in?
Doesn't it? It smells like death. I mean,
My car is a mess. But
well,
you can't really be mad.
why didn't you get off the roadway? Because,
You guys are being real.
like, there's...
Gotta look up. Okay, this is clean. Did you look up?
Officers notice blood splattered on the vehicle's roof, as well as blood spray across the exterior of the vehicle. In addition to the shotgun shell casings, shattered window, and missing tire, a clear picture begins to form as to what could have happened inside the vehicle. But despite the suspicion, Julissa continues to find new excuses for every oddity the officers discover.
So what happened in this corner here?
Sure, so I had bags of groceries there. I had some deer meat, I had some ravioli cans, I had some veggies, and those people broke my window, so I had to throw all my groceries away.
Let's start 06 and just, yeah. There's a lot going on here.
Deer meat must be part of it.
That's a lot of
That's
blood.
tripping shit.
Blood.
Or something.
blood and... So, is this
Trinity.
what you were talking about right here? That hole, is that from a bullet or...
From what I'm gonna get. They had some BBs or something.
Do we want to just put her in the back
This
corner of
shit.
our cars?
Probably not a
Big
bad
kid.
idea. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
What's that?
So, we're just gonna have you take a seat in one of our squads. You're not gonna go in handcuffs, anything, but given the totality of all this, we're gonna try to figure out and make sure
Of
that...
a broken windshield?
Well, did you look up how much blood is in your car?
It was deer meat. I had
Where's-
like a half pound of deer meat.
Where's the deer now?
I threw it out. Why would you want it if it was a full glass?
Where did you throw it out?
No God.
No.
Somebody's dumpster in the front yard.
Investigators would soon find this dumpster and recover a bloody trash bag just like Julissa had claimed. However, the bag would not contain the remains of a deer, but rather something far more terrifying. Back at the crime scene, the
Oh, so
Arano
she
County
just told
Deputy
on
Chief would
herself.
arrive to make a decision on how the investigation
snitched
should
on herself
proceed.
on that
But
snitch.
before he could even make it to the vehicle, Julissa would waste no time in explaining her side of the story.
So they just moved it over for a traffic violation. I have a broken windshield and I'm missing a tire because the kids were shooting at my car. I had some groceries, some deer meat, some lettuce. So I had to remove all those the deer meat kind of got a little spilled. The lettuce is spilled. There's a paintball in the front of my car. So I just want my tickets and I want to go home.
Are you totally missing a rim and tire? Or
No,
what's
the rim is
deal?
actually about to fall off. The tire is off. If I don't get home now, the rim could snap and I need to put my tire on.
Okay, can it be changed here?
No, the tire is in my garage and it's literally... Do you know where the Bayview apartments are? It's like one block away.
Hmm. Did this just happen
About like 6:30-ish or so.
this morning?
Yeah. Naughty,
You
naughty
better
kids
ride around without it.
shooting paintballs.
Will you stay here? I'm just gonna look at your tire just to see how it is, okay?
The tire is fine. There's just no rim on it.
There's no rim on it.
Like if you were to look at a tire, like
She going to
it
jail.
doesn't have a rim, so there's nothing to look at because there's no tire on it.
Okay.
It's just a rim.
Hold out with my partner here, and I'm just gonna look at your tire. I just want to see it. Just stay right here, okay?
So, this makes me believe her. Paintball?
Jesus.
Oh,
Or is that a traffic type?
that's the other thing. So she says she's getting hit, but this is what's really throwing her. You can see there's a pattern of blood. This blood all over the car. See it? That spray and that. Yeah, smell it.
So what is all the blood in there?
I'm from deer meat.
Deer meat?
Big old bag of deer meat.
Here, I don't want to stand in the traffic here. What looks like blood in there, and
It's not blood, it's deer meat. I had a big bag of, there's a farm around here that does deer meat and hamburgers, so I get fresh bags from them.
where are the keys?
I have them because I thought
Okay.
she was going to drive away from us.
Okay. To me, I mean, it looks almost like a bullet went through hit a head because it almost looks like there's some sort of matter on the back of that seat.
Right. That's something bigger is going on for sure.
Talk to me about the shotgun shells. Why is one spent, one's not spent?
One's for target practice. I don't know, my boyfriend drives the car, but he's very old.
Your boyfriend drives the car? When was the last time he drove the car?
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, and those have been in there since then?
Yeah.
Where's the actual shotgun?
My boyfriend keeps it, I think, at his house.
Who's your boyfriend?
He definitely does not have a paintball like you.
Who's your boyfriend?
Julissa would proceed to identify her boyfriend as 27-year-old Robert Pickerainen. Officers quickly discovered that Robert has an extensive criminal history, including domestic violence, mental instability, and more. Officers would discuss their opinions on what could have happened, and quickly make it clear that they believe Robert may be the culprit behind whatever happened inside that vehicle.
Any more about when the car was used by her boyfriend last, or if her boyfriend's friends, any of that stuff?
She's said nothing
my
as
string
far as
glitching
that she
shit?
was aware of. I asked her something, and
I
it seemed
think
to
I
really
see it.
shake her. I said, I'm worried about you. And she said, why? And I said, I feel like you might have seen something you didn't need to see. As she started rocking back and forth, and she wouldn't look at me for about a minute. So, and then I said, well, I'm really here to help, and I want to, make sure you're okay with whatever happened. And then she got really shaky, like rocky. And then I asked her, if anyone got hurt. And she just was rocking away.
Given the whole vat of blood, the rim, just the totality, we're going to impound the car
Yep.
for a search warrant.
They love that word.
We're going to try to get as much information from her on her boyfriend and his friends. Since you say his friends were into stuff that she didn't like.
Yes. Yep. And she just said that. I do feel like we could get a really good statement from her if we sat down in a better spot. Yeah. A long one. A real one.
Since a search warrant may be needed to further investigate the vehicle, 2 officers make the decision to abide by Julissa's demands and drive her back to her apartment. In reality, more than enough evidence was discovered for the officers to claim probable cause and search the vehicle. This lack of communication would turn out to be one of the many grave mistakes made by the officers during this investigation, and allow Julissa to nearly
What's
escape
good,
entirely.
sweet?
What the fuck is that?
Hands up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
But for now, an officer would calmly take Jalissa back to her apartment.
We'll get heat on for you.
Oh, awesome. Could you just drive me up the road, please?
I'm going to. I certainly am.
You guys take your time around here. I have things to do, and you pull people over for having cracked windshield. It's so horrible. I'm not even trying to be rude. It's just like I have personal items.
No, you're not being rude. You have every right to ask these questions, and I'm glad you are. There could be a misunderstanding, but there's enough there on our end that we have to be, obviously suspicious, curious, and wonder, and we're not trying to wreck the day, I'll promise you that much. So if I just let you out, you'll figure it out from there?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, I'll be right over there. I gotta let you out, though. That's weird.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shoes and all are nice. I took it off.
I wanted to thank you for your time.
When did I get my car back?
We'll keep in touch with you, okay? Thank you.
As Jalissa makes her way into the building, she frantically attempts to evade the grave situation she just got herself into, aggressively banging on the glass for someone to let her in. Lindsay Olson, the apartment's property manager, would eventually let her into the building, and within minutes, Jalissa would go into her room, grab 2 bags, then run out the back exit alongside her boyfriend. The couple escapes without anyone noticing and makes their way towards the freeway. Back at the crime scene, the officer returns after dropping Jalissa off. It wouldn't take long before he'd realize the terrible mistake he had just made.
Just curious your thoughts on one thing. We have not checked the trunk, and I have this terrible feeling about the trunk, and I've had it the whole time. I don't know if we can peek or if we want to leave it alone or knock and say, hey, anyone in there? But
I think, in my mind, we have enough probable cause. I mean, there's this here, the safety measure. We are impounding.
that's what I'm kind of
Bring
thinking.
something back to our PD that has this.
Yeah,
We're all cambered up.
I say we go for it.
Pop it.
At least be. How do you get this guy open on this thing?
You'll have to pop it from the door, but
I took him because
I got him in the envelope.
we had her. I thought she was going to leave on us.
I don't have gloves. I degloved already.
Whoa.
What the fuck is that?
Whoa.
That might be the deer meat that she took out of the car to put in the trunk.
Watch yourself. That gun, we don't know if it's loaded or not.
What is this? Is it an amp? It looks like a kid. Leg.
Whoa.
Okay. Oh shit.
Hey. We need as many body cams up here as we can, yeah. There's something in this blanket. Watch out, there's a shotgun there too.
Shotgun there.
But there's weight to this blanket.
You want to do it for that?
Holy shit. All right, let's cover it.
Let's go grab her.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta go grab her.
Bayview condos.
She ran in there, by the way. She booked it when she got out.
Pull that though, so it doesn't rain.
She ran in her apartment. She's not gonna come to the door.
We're gonna have to go in and get her. We got a body, so we're going in. I'll work on it.
Oh,
You
tell her
go
she
with,
gone.
go with. For her.
Let's get Crime Lab on the Reds.
Can we get Crime Lab on the Reds to stop? The whole time?
The whole time.
The whole time I thought that was in the back.
That's what my gut knew it before. Oh, yeah.
When officers open the trunk, they discover a small body wrapped in a shower towel. The body appeared to be dismembered, missing various body parts. Everyone on scene manages to hold their composure after what they've just witnessed and devise a plan to raid Jalissa's apartment building.
We have to.
What?
There's a baby, little kid dead in the back trunk. Like a, I don't know, 6-year-old.
The whole little kid in the back?
Probably 5. missing his head.
His head?
Gone. Arm.
So did they amputate in the freaking...
I think that's the rest of whatever's in the bag.
No, but where did they kill him at?
Probably at Shell.
What shell?
Shell gas station lot. I'm guessing. I don't know. I mean,
Do you think it's the...
I have a 40. I got a bunker and a 40.
I can take this. Okay. I don't have my body camera with me at all, so...
So 2 people with body cameras up front. Her boyfriend may be at the apartment, may not be.
What's her boyfriend's name? Do I have to work up on him?
No. So her boyfriend and his friends are shady, according to her. The other people.
So we don't have any workups on the people inside.
No.
I think we need it. Personally, I think we don't know if there's any weapons inside.
I don't know if there's any other people inside.
Or guns or anything.
She said nobody. She said nobody's in the apartment, right?
That's what she said. Yeah.
She said nobody's in the apartment.
First, give it time, and then we'll see if she comes through the door.
So she was driving. She's got blood splatter on her face and hands. There's a bullet hole in the back seat.
Was there anyone? Did she say that anyone was with her though?
She was avoidant of everything.
So it could have been a trigger person. She could be the trigger person, or she?
There was a shotgun in the back, in the trunk. There was a spent shotgun shell in the vehicle, and there was a non-spent shell in the driver's side compartment, and then there was a body in the back.
oh goodness.
What do you think? You've been like. That's the sound coming off.
I don't mind doing it.
This could be easy to stay in that situation. Why are we going in? We should flow search. We should breach the door. Go in, hold it, call her out. Call her out. We just can't, you know what I mean? Like, if we go in,
Well,
we do have a murder suspect.
man.
Within 15 minutes, patrol vehicles arrive at the building, carrying nearly a dozen officers and multiple bulletproof shields. Julissa is no longer a strange, discombobulated woman. She's the primary suspect in a gruesome homicide.
Did you want this bunker, Kyle, or?
Never know if it's ranged or not.
3550 copy, thank you.
You're not me 903?
Where's the quickest way for us to get there? Stairs right there? Right here. Actual ramp? Are we in your leg?
No.
Camera's on? Yep. Steve was on.
Pull it to 41 if you get a minute, call me.
Please come to the door! Please come to the door! Open the door, we'll kick it down! Open the door! Kick it! Please, come to the door! Please! Please! Police department!
Watch that one.
I'll cover this one. Police department! Come up with your hands up! Announce yourself!
Check this.
Good secondary search.
Yep.
As officers continue clearing the apartment, they realize both Julissa and her boyfriend are nowhere to be found. Knowing she had completely tricked them, officers rush over to the building's property manager to check their cameras.
5681 1700.
What was she wearing?
Really loose, flowery pants, but I think she's changed.
Target individual leaving with a male with a large backpack at 8:45 out the rear west door.
A patrolling officer notices the exact description of the suspect being radioed just a short distance away and wastes no time taking advantage of this near miracle spotting.
Get your hands up! Hands up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground! Lay on the ground! 43's got the one gun point. Oh, two's down here to the right. You go to the right. You take him. Don't move.
I haven't sort of search yet.
What's going on? You're being detained for an investigation. For what? Do you have anything on you that will hurt me? Guns, knives, needles?
No. Hey, we're over here. My way here. Start setting up.
Three.
What? Why'd you arrest my boyfriend?
We'll talk here in a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. We're gonna go into water patrols and we'll bring her over to yours.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on? Seriously, what the fuck is going on? Well, no, what the fuck is going on? Seriously.
You'll be explained to it at the police department. You're being detained right now.
For what? Put him in there for now. For what? They ain't doing this. Walk down the streets. All this fucking doing.
Okay, yeah, if you want to throw him, you can throw him back to see my squad.
Okay. Oh, that change is going on.
Yeah.
Is he in that one?
Sit back. Scoot my way. Scoot my way more.
Him.
You had to talk with him.
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
I learned that he has not been
That's not what?
I learned that he's not been
Okay.
Even she smells like the dead body that we found.
She smells?
Not how I thought my Friday morning was going to go. I was trying to work on a PI report.
Julissa calmly watches officers detain her boyfriend, and while Robert may appear suspicious, his remarks about knowing what was going on would turn out to be completely true. While both suspects sit inside the patrol vehicles, officers briefly discuss the chaos that had just erupted.
Canaan's canceled, helicopter's canceled, South Lake, Minnetrista, they shall all be canceled. So we have problems with her every single day getting her kid out of the car.
Is that who you think the body is?
Yeah, I think it's a flag road close to Shirley.
Yeah, that's her only kid, Ethan, I think, Eli. And he's all over the fridge. I noted that. That's weird.
When she was in the back of his car, I could smell it on her.
Smell what?
The dead body smell.
Oh, really?
Right now, he's a suspect for...
Yep, he's a suspect. Yep. I'm assuming this is a first-degree homicide. If you chop someone up, that's a first degree. It's got to be. Who does that?
Is it chopped up?
Well, if they're missing an arm? Well, shotgun could do that too.
For like a second.
Okay, but yeah.
And you think it's the kid?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The officers are shaken by the vile details of the case, which would only worsen as they locate the dumpster Julissa had claimed to throw her deer meat into.
Were you able to see exactly what she threw in?
I have no idea. I mean, that looks, those 220s look like somebody changed out a bunch of 220s.
Man, oh God, this shit's weird.
When they fucking blasted him.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so pissed. Yeah.
The officer would bring the trash bags to the station and discover shotgun ammunition, multiple skull fragments, and what he says could only be described as handfuls of brain matter. Additionally, he would find the pastel pants Julissa had worn on the night before the murder. The pants had streaks of blood on them. While officers transport Julissa to the station, she wastes no time in accusing Robert of the murder entirely.
If there's something my boyfriend did to the car, can you tell me? Hold on, are you guys saying that stuff was blood splatter? Is that why we're under arrest?
You know, I'm actually very much avoiding talking about this right now because I want to...
It's my right to know why I'm being
presented
detained.
the right way. I want you to have your rights read. I want you to do this right, and not just
You know what you
yourself
did.
and be back and forth together. So,
You don't want to know if you caught it.
hey, how are we?
Good. Man, when you guys dropped me off, I was just about to take a bath.
Okay, go ahead.
My boyfriend got
Go ahead and actually we'll go in this room. I think this will be a good spot. What's that?
that guy in the next room is super mean.
Is that not your boyfriend?
No, it is.
Oh, it is. He's mean to you though. Oh no.
You know what? It might have had something to do with my baby daddy because he's super, super crazy. And I have like multiple orders of protections against him. I don't trust him.
Yeah. And that's what we're gonna do is talk to you about it.
While Julissa continues throwing accusations towards her boyfriend, he'd be brought into the very
He's
same
throwing
holding
her so
room.
far
Julissa
into
would
this.
continue talking from another room, unaware he had just walked in.
I'll be right there. Okay, just hang on.
Okay, I just want to share the order of protections with my baby daddy. That was
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Anything wrong?
Let's do a shoot.
Just like your shoes off, heel toe. There you go.
What do you know now?
What?
What did you want to do? You were asking me something.
I just wanted to speak with you about like why we were arrested again.
Yep, we're going to get into that. Right now, we're waiting on our investigator to come talk to you.
Both suspects would be held in the Arano County Police Station, and for the next 2 days, investigators would begin piecing together a timeline of their tracks. At 11 p.m. the night before, Jalissa and her son, Eli, are seen on the Bayview apartment security cameras. Jalissa is alone and can be seen placing her shotgun into the trunk of her car. She straps Eli into his booster seat, then leaves the building. Hours later, at 5 a.m., witnesses report seeing a gray Chevy Impala driving without a tire. A family's home security camera captures their dog reacting to the vehicle's headlights. At 6:30 a.m., the car is seen back on the road and makes a stop at the Shell gas station. Dozens of witnesses watch the wheelless car screech by them. Witnesses would watch as Jalissa grabs bloody trash bags from the inside of her car and throws them into the gas station's dumpster. This dumpster contained the trash bags full of brain matter, which the officers had confiscated earlier. The next time she is seen on camera is during the traffic stop. She has the same top on from the night before, but different pants. A key distinction in this timeline is that Jalissa is alone for the entire night and early morning. The only time Robert was spotted on camera was when the couple snuck out the back of the Bayview apartments before being arrested. Regardless, based on Robert's suspicious behavior and the fact that he coerced Jalissa to try and flee from officers, investigators had every right to assume he had something to do with the murder. They'd sit him down in the Arano County Jail for a formal interview, preparing to try and gain a confession out of Robert. However, what they got instead would be far more perplexing.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
That little boy's
Can't believe it. It can't be happening.
all wrapped up in the same blanket in the trunk of that Impala.
I didn't do it.
So we're
She
here for
just
you.
tried to drag him in.
I did not do that. No way. No way.
Is that the shotgun you guys would shoot?
Can't tell.
Well, just look at it.
Yeah, he's on.
That's it. Why do you think so?
Same color as a barrel.
How can you tell?
I don't know. Can't tell.
About a month before Eli's death, Jalissa applied for a permit to purchase a firearm. A week later, she went to Shakopee Fish and Firearms, but didn't buy anything. On May 19th, one day before the traffic stop, Jalissa and Robert would go to the All Seasons Sport and purchase a shotgun. Alongside 40 rounds of ammunition, they'd quickly go to a gun range to test out their new weapon before heading home for the night.
Is this the blanket that she would use?
Yeah.
What's this cardboard? Is that the
Much makeshift route.
Eli? Did you ever see him? Did he have like a school backpack?
I don't know.
Like you ever see him going to school? You guys dropped him off the one day. Does he have a backpack that he goes to school with? Does he have a lunchbox?
I don't know.
So that. I see him wrapped up. Dead. So what do you think?
I think they killed him.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. But I know it wasn't me. I was sleeping all night. I put everything in a lot of ice subs all
No,
night.
you just said you think she killed him.
But I don't know why. I don't know what for. What was the motive? What's this? What's that? What's it gonna cause? What's it gonna prove? What? I don't know. Can't think it in my head. Unless there was insurance policy money, I guarantee there was.
You guarantee there was?
There could have been, yeah. I didn't think that. No, it wasn't me. I was sleeping all night that night.
What are you gonna say when we tell you that we already told you that she said you got the shotgun, you bought it?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I did not. I did not. I did not get the
Rob,
shotgun. She got it.
We're just talking, okay?
She got the shotgun, not me.
I know, but we kind of already said she's kind of pointing the fingers at other people.
He's stressed out.
How can you help yourself? How can you help yourself? How can you prove?
I see my phone, I can do something.
How can you prove When she says, we planned this, he knows all about it.
I don't know what you're talking about. What is the plan of what?
How can you help yourself get out of that?
I'm confused, man. I don't get this shit.
In anything that we deal with, when somebody tells us one thing, what do? We investigate.
What
right?
plan? What are you talking about?
So what Brad is saying is, what proves to us that you didn't do this?
Robert seems to be genuinely shocked that detectives assume he was responsible for Eli's murder. He has little to prove his innocence. Robert's best plan of action would be to ask for a lawyer and let the forensic evidence prove his alibi. However, he decides to continue talking, only making the situation worse for himself.
Is there anything that you can
But I know what it means. It doesn't make sense. I was in bed all night, sleeping in her bed all night.
We know that.
That door would have let off. The door would have set an alarm off to her phone, let her phone know that so on and so forth that I
Yeah.
paid.
Hey, Rob, we know that. We
I
know
don't
that.
get this. She did something. I don't know what she did. She did something. She
But
killed him. I know she did.
How do you know it?
I just know she did. I
How?
just know. I know for a fact she did.
How?
I know for a fact she did.
How?
Because I just do.
Because what?
I just do. I just know.
You can't, that's not
She's the
gonna
only
help.
person that had it done.
You can't say I know for a fact. without-
She's the only one that had access to that gun, not me. I didn't know where it was. She put it away in storage or something, she said she did. And she pulled it out the same night that he dies. That's pretty fucked up.
When you guys would get done shooting, she would
I'd
put the
tell
gun
her
away
too
somewhere
if
that
I
you didn't
know I
know.
didn't do it, bro.
Yeah.
It wouldn't stay in the car.
No.
It would come into the apartment.
Yeah.
And then she put it somewhere in the
I
apartment.
don't know
that you
where.
didn't
She was not talking to me for days. She just.
When she says he knew that this was going to happen, he knew this was the plan.
No, I didn't.
How do we
What
prove
plan?
that though?
What plan? What plan? I didn't know nothing.
The plan to kill Eli.
I didn't know there was a plan.
Because she's pointing a lot of fingers at other people. There's 2 people in custody.
Oh,
What?
and
there's-
Lord head up.
Well, you and Jalissa.
Yeah.
And let's just say that we were getting 2 completely different stories. So we want to help you if we can. But you gotta work with us. You gotta help us.
Why am I in this? My brain problem.
Okay. Just hold tight for a second.
Fucking are you in this?
Robert makes it clear he had no involvement in Eli's death whatsoever. Robert can't be seen on any camera alongside Jalissa the night of Eli's death, and detectives have nothing to accuse him of other than Jalissa's scrambled accusations. Following this, detectives would send Robert's phone off to be analyzed for movement patterns to determine whether or not Robert was in fact sleeping the entire night of the murder. Meanwhile, just 30 minutes later, detectives would sit down with Jalissa for a formal interrogation. They planned to catch Jalissa in a web of lies. However, one crucial mistake would leave everything said in the interrogation fully exempt from her trial.
Hi guys.
Hey, Jalissa.
What did you find
What
out?
day?
What
What
am
was
I
it
in
today?
jail? What am I missing?
You are in custody. Just like I did a couple days ago. Anytime I'm talking to somebody who's in custody, I have to read them their Miranda rights. Okay? So I'll do that now.
Detectives begin by reading Jalissa her Miranda rights. She's familiar with these rights and knows she can end the interview immediately if she requests a lawyer.
Having each of those rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me right now?
I'd prefer a lawyer just because I'm still in here, and I would have assumed that once you guys saw that I was innocent, you would let me out, but I'm still in here.
You can take your mask off. It's hard to understand your
So because you want a lawyer, I'm not going to ask you any questions in relation to this case.
Okay.
I'm just going to set some stuff on the table here.
When Jalissa asks for a lawyer, by law, the investigation must cease immediately. The interview can only resume if Jalissa purposely and intentionally initiates further conversation. Jalissa doesn't do this. So in hopes of outsmarting the legal system, the primary detective decides to get Jalissa to talk by placing pictures in front of her. He thinks this is plausible since technically he isn't asking any questions. This tactic won't hold up in court, leaving everything Jalissa proceeds to admit completely exempt from investigation.
It's your car with a broke out window with a bullet hole through the headrest
You
right
got
there.
the holes hitting the cabin.
This is your car with your backpack. Looks like there's some of that deer meat you were talking about right here and here. And here's a snap
Hold on,
shotgun
Jay.
shell.
Let me let my dog go.
Here's a close up of that bullet hole with some of that deer meat. Some of that bone matter, broken glass. This is what happens when I pop the trunk. I see a long-barreled shotgun.
The assisting detective gives his partner some words of advice before revealing the more graphic images.
Gray blanket. That a little boy, Brent?
Yep.
Hey, and she admitted
Eli.
to it.
That's Eli.
That's crazy.
To confirm it?
It's Eli in the trunk of your car.
He's such a good person. You confirmed it? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Just tell the truth. It's
That's a dumpster. That's a dumpster. You know exactly what that is.
I don't.
And you know exactly what that is.
So you confirmed it's my baby boy. I don't want him to be involved at all in whatever they're doing, but you confirmed it's 100% my baby boy? I'm not getting an answer from you, yes or no. It's kind of important.
Yeah, that's Eli.
So yes?
He just said, yeah.
What is that?
Tell me.
I don't know. You tell me.
That's Eli's booster seat from your car.
Did you find the people who did this?
We're here talking about your dead son.
And I'm here telling you who did it. But I didn't know he was dead. You're telling me my baby boy?
The reaction still fake.
This dumpster is where we recovered a lot of his head, brain, tissue. This is the same dumpster
Grandmama would have went dumb.
that we have witnesses. That's this car with no tire and a broken up window, describing you dumping all this stuff in. Investigate Eli's death for him. We're here to get answers for him.
He is
Because we think
the most important person in the world.
because we think he deserves it.
He deserves everything. He's not actually. Like, how do you know?
You know he is.
How do you know?
You know he is.
You're making assumptions. How do you know that I know? I protect my son. You know what I've done to protect my son? How many orders of protection? How many times I've gone to court? How many restraining orders?
We're here to find
I'm
out answers for
innocent.
Eli.
I'm innocent.
We're here to answer questions for Eli.
I really need a lawyer, but I want you to know that this baby boy is the most important person in the world to me. I would never hurt him. I would never do anything to him. I protect him. You have to believe me. This is my baby boy.
So we have scenes all around town where you were seen dumping parts of Eli in
What
garbage
do you
cans.
mean?
In garbage cans.
I would never do
She
that.
spread them out in the city.
Witnesses saw you take this and throw it into a dumpster.
I would
Where
never
does it
do
stop?
that. What I would do is be pulled over by the police, scared as heck that they're gonna come after my life.
Do you want to answer the questions about this? About this Eli death
Do
investigation?
you think I'm innocent?
Do you want to answer any questions or do you want a lawyer?
I want a lawyer.
Okay.
I'm innocent.
I'm gonna have
This
one
is
more.
my baby.
You can have one more look at him.
This is my baby boy. He's the most important person in the world to me. He is my world. He is so kind. He deserves really good things. He's not a bad person. He doesn't deserve bad things. He deserves people to give him hugs and snuggles and people to protect him. He doesn't deserve this.
When you're ready to talk about all the evidence that we have involving you in the death of Eli,
Do you believe me
let the
when I
death,
tell you I didn't
let the
do
death
it?
know. We'll come back and talk to you. We'll end it at the time. We'll end this conversation. Time is 13:29.
Following the interrogation, both Jalissa and Robert would stay in the county prison awaiting trial. Robert wouldn't stay long. as detectives saw no movement on his phone the night of Eli's death,
Robert knew he
alongside
was gonna be out of
CCTV showing Jalissa left with Eli alone at 11 p.m. He was quickly ruled out of the investigation. The same can't be said for Jalissa, who would
Robert
be
won't worry
charged
about
with
a
first
thing.
and second-degree murder for the death of her son, Eli. She was held on a $2 million bond and would sit in jail for nearly 6 months before the start of her trial. Jalissa pleaded not guilty, continuing with her alibi that both Robert and her ex-boyfriend forced her at gunpoint and eventually killed Eli. Robert would take the stand, testifying that he and Eli were playing with their kittens when Jalissa began hitting them. She grabbed her shotgun, as well as Eli, and went downstairs. He'd fall asleep and wake up to Jalissa insisting they need to leave, and that the police were after them. Assuming they were wanted for drugs, he obliged. Official reports claim Robert held back tears while describing the story. On the day of Jalissa's sentencing, she would leave the jury with one final message.
To do it.
Yes, I would like to say something.
Go ahead.
I'm innocent. Fuck you all. You're garbage.
That's all you're on.
Even Jalissa's public defender couldn't help but feel embarrassed, knowing her client's fate had already been sealed. She would later apologize to the judge for her vulgar statements, but it'd be all too late. On February 16th, 2023, Jalissa Thaler was convicted on both murder charges and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. She will likely stay behind bars until the day she dies.
W video chat. W videos. But I ain't gonna lie to you, that just show you can't trust everybody. Like, dude just in the bed, sleep, he get back. She talking about something, let's go. Like, the police want them. He think it's for drugs. Whole time she done killed her own son. But it was a good stream. Hold on. You feel me? But it was a good stream chat. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man.